I think I might be in trouble here. I think that's really all I have. And then come here. Rut row. Gotta move the queen now. Um, I guess they could still. I mean, I think that's fine. I mean, we're just gonna trade queens and then definitely kind of obviously in rough shape here. Oh, conclusively. Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate that. We're on our way to 30 followers by June 15th is the goal. So you just got us one step closer. And for that, I don't know if I actually have it set up properly. I thought there would be a notification if it did, but out of curiosity, conclusively, were you just given 150 loyalty points? This is my first week testing out the new loyalty points system on my channel, so I don't know if it actually shows up, but hopefully it did. That would be awesome because that means I actually figured out how to work Twitch. That was like a very bad misconception I had coming into this. Was like, oh, streaming like not no big deal. Like it's kind of plug and play. But I'm actually learning that Twitch is there's a lot you can do with it. So oh, no channel points. All right. Well, let me do this. I don't have any rewards set up, but at the moment because I think I have to get to affiliate status, which is like 50 followers. But whenever that time does come, you'll be able to use those. So I'm gonna send 150 credits your way. Let me look at your message actually, because I think I didn't read that. My chess.com account made a little. Unique is my account. Oh, actually, conclusively, I actually don't have a lead chess account. I just didn't really. I never really. I've never used it honestly. So, chess.com is perfect. I don't care if your account is new. Honestly, that is not a problem for me. So this is kind of a really ugly um, position here. I will go here. See, I think this is kind of difficult for them because I mean it's kind of my best shot because I think if I advance this G pawn and take when they take, they're probably well they don't really have much they can do. But I will move over here to kind of get out of harm's way. That should open me up for the d4 pawn. But I was just letting a few people. Oh yeah, well that's the thing I don't really understand is like, um, because I mean I haven't really heard of like that exact problem with people cheating exactly, but let me see here. Sorry, getting distracted. Um, Making a new account just for the sake of cheating, yeah, I don't really understand why that would be a concern. That's just me though. To each their own, I guess. There's really no value in cheating on chess.com, um, or really at all, because I mean the whole point of it is like it's not like you really get any sort of reward for. I mean, there's not really any monetary gain involved, so I don't really understand. Yeah, I appreciate you giving me a heads up. Um, But no, I'm not worried about that. Also, just being honest. Even if you were cheating, like I don't really care. I'm not. I'm here. I'm here to just have fun and uh, play some chess. I'm not here to like. I'm not pushing for some ridiculous. I mean, obviously, like higher ratings will come as they come, and I'll be super stoked. Like once I break 1,000, and once I uh, hit all these like important milestones for myself. But I'm not I'm not overly obsessed with it. So I've been playing chess in general for uh, most of my life, just not consistently. Um, yeah, just not exactly consistently. Mostly like, what do I do here? I think I screwed myself there. Actually, yeah, definitely screwed myself. Oh well. I'll just resign this game. I want to get into a game with you conclusively. But yeah, I've been playing most of my life, just not consistently, and then over the last maybe year and a half, since I got back from my last deployment, I have really like dug into it. I play, you know, quite a few games every day. I think I just crossed like the 3,500 or 3,000 game mark. I can't exactly remember, but that's mostly over the last year, a little over 2 years. Yeah, that's crazy because I actually was it yesterday that I streamed. I played somebody that had been playing for a year and a half, and they were already at the 2,000 mark as well. And I thought that was kind of crazy because I don't know if maybe like people like you and the guy I was playing yesterday. I don't know if you guys are just like more naturally talented at it or what. But now I have a question. I do not know how to play these unrated games. I always get unrated requests from people, and I don't know how exactly they're doing that. Let's see, maybe I can figure it out. Oh, okay. I see. So you played a ton of games because yeah, I've been doing it like a year and a half, and I think, like I said, I think I just crossed the 3,500 game mark. So see a thing that says rated. Click my name, and you'll see a thing. Oh, okay. So maybe it is unrated. Maybe. I mean, I don't care. Like you're gonna beat me, but yeah, I don't know. This looks like it's rated, but I don't care. Um, yeah. So you definitely like had way more of a grind than I have. So yeah, I guess. I guess if I win, then I'll take it. But I would say that's probably unlikely if I had to bet. Playing some Sicilian here. I'm gonna go with what I kind of know. How much time did you devote to actually learning openings to get to this point? Because that's definitely a big problem of mine, is that I haven't really spent a ton of time like studying. And I know a lot of the greats, obviously, they dedicate so many hours of the day to just like learning openings. And then once you get the openings down, move into like middle game strategies, and then I would say that end games I've probably spent the most amount of time on because I was getting absolutely destroyed by like getting to the end of a 3 or 5 minute game, and I would have like a king and a rook, or a king and a queen, and I didn't exactly know how to finish the game. So I've spent a good amount of time practicing that, but definitely like openings, I'm probably the weakest on. Yeah, I definitely think beginning or the openings are my weakest point. So that's good. That's good advice. I'll take that on. Thank you. Oh wow, yeah, 100. That's insane. I have some books that I picked up, ordered off like Amazon and stuff, but I don't have quite the database. I think one of the other benefits of like streaming is that um, sometime in the you know down the road a little bit, I'm just going to retreat there. Sometime down the road, after I've developed a more significant following, I would like to apply for a chess.com uh, like partnership, because not necessarily for the prestige that comes with that in my mind, but more so because it gives you access to review a lot of the higher level played games. So I think that would be kind of invaluable from like a studying perspective. You can see, hey, this is what like the best of the best are doing, and kind of learn and grow from them. Seems pretty valuable to me, at least. Okay, so I want to move this pawn, but that will leave the c pawn completely undefended. I don't really want to move this right now. Don't really want to move the knight. Okay, I think maybe I can do something there. Really? Okay. Yeah, I did not know that. I've seen other streamers play like on Lee Chess here, especially with like the puzzles. Those look very intense. But I've never checked it out myself. Uh, it's just I've heard a lot about it, but it's not really been something that I'm um, super familiar with. All right, I'm gonna move this queen out of the way because I see you're trying to threaten my queen with the rook there. I mean, I'm asking, but I could probably just look it up myself. Is Lichess is it a free like a free account, or because with chess.com you can play for free, or you can obviously go up to the diamond membership and everything. Um, but are you able to? Okay, free. So is there any sort of like premium account, or is it just it's free for everybody? Because if it's free for everybody, like I'll check it out. But yeah, I don't know if I can swing another
Sophia underscore Adam 2211 is now following.
Sophia. Welcome to the chat. Thank you so much for following. You got us one person, or one follower rather, closer to our goal of 30 by June 15th. Based on the rate that everything is going tonight, I feel very strongly that we will be able to hit this goal in the near future. So thank you so much, Sophia. Really nice to have you here. I don't have the auto loyalty points set up quite yet because this is my fourth stream. Um, I hope to have it all set up nicely here in the future, especially when I get to the 50 follower mark, and I can actually, enable a lot of those advanced features on Twitch. But in the meantime, I'm going to give you some loyalty points that you can cash in as soon as I get that stuff figured out. So there you go. Thank you so much again for following. And I'm doing well. I'm playing. I don't know if you see in the chat, but there's a new follower conclusively. I'm playing him right now. He's rated much higher than I am. He's very good. He's really making me think here. Um, oh no way! You're in college for software engineering, huh? That's exactly what I'm going to school for. Starting this fall, I will be starting a degree in software engineering. So that is awesome. It's a very small world. I would have liked to start school earlier, but I was in the Navy, U.S. Navy, because I don't know where you guys are from, but I was in the U.S. Navy until a little bit over a little bit over a month ago, and um, obviously, kind of difficult to go to school there, doing that, but I'm very happy to be. I'm very excited to start now. Should be a really good time. Hmm. Maybe I'll take advantage of this time to push this B pawn up. Yes, Sophia, it's nice to have you here. How are you doing? You doing well? What brought you to the stream today, just out of curiosity? I know why conclusively is here, and I'm happy to have him. But what brought you here? Uh oh, might be in trouble here. And yes, conclusively, I do agree. That's kind of why I stuck with chess.com, because it has so many players from all over the world. It's actually like one of the best parts for me about streaming, just in general. Oh man, you really got me here. Uh, but it's the best part, like for streaming and just playing on chess.com for me, is that I get to kind of talk to people from all over the world, which is always great. Sophia, yes, I am. I am new to streaming. I don't know if that was obvious based on my. This is tough. Sorry. Yeah, absolutely. I would definitely be interested. I am definitely looking to improve my stream always. Huh. This is tough. But I wonder, is it possible Is this possible? Is that possibly an even trade with little positional advantage? Because that's the name of the game. Okay, thank you. Thank you conclusively. I appreciate it. The difficulty here is that, see, the the puzzle guy in me says move move one of my rooks over to the open file, the C file, and try to back rank. Only problem is that you have that incredible bishop there blocking my path. So that is beautifully positioned, my friend. Um, and yeah, Sophia, sorry, I think I got distracted. To answer your question, yes, I would absolutely be interested. Um, I have a couple people that I'm kind of working with um, on just getting the channel a little bit more up to par. But I'm always interested. Yep. The actually, to answer your question, I have just recently, with the help of one of my awesome followers, I have set up a Discord for the channel. So if you look up, let me see. Actually, if you drop your Discord, actually no, here I can just share it in the server here because it's for the community to join if they're interested. Sorry, conclusively, I will respond to that move in a second. Yeah, that's right. That is the MonoMath chess community, and there you can find myself and oh yeah, I guess we are pretty even on time, which is good. But there you can find the MonoMath chess community. Oh man, come on. Oh, I see what you're saying. You gave me time. How did you do that? Oh, I didn't even know you could do that. That's crazy. I'm gonna return the favor, friend. I didn't even know that was a thing. That actually is super helpful for me because like when I'm playing viewers on stream, I I absolutely hate it when I win on time. If I'm just playing like a normal rated game, I don't care cuz like like hurry up. But um but yeah, I absolutely hate winning on time when I'm playing on stream because it kind of like defeats the purpose for me. I'm trying to like, you know, I obviously like spend time talking and they're listening or they're typing in chat or whatever and it's just kind of I don't know, it seems kind of unfair personally. Man, this is tough. This is tough. So I'm trying to think through here. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. I do. Yeah, I appreciate the. I appreciate you like trying to explain it to me, but I guess I still misunderstood picking rated versus unrated. I'll look into it actually right now on my phone. Oh, okay. It's like a toggle, I guess. Hmm. Yeah, I really don't know what to do here. I don't know how to get an advantage over you. That's the issue. Come on, man. Come on. Give me something. Give me something. It's really ugly too because we have the same color bishop. So it just I know that definitely is like super annoying. Maybe I'll just try to simplify the board a little bit. But then again, maybe that's not the move. Probably threaten with the bishop. Okay, interesting. I didn't expect that. It can't be a bishop king endgame, or I'm toast. Well, actually, I guess it's not really how that works, but I think this is you. Hopefully, no, no. Um, just give a check for fun. And another one. Ooh, aggression. Okay, fine. I'll give you. Oh, come on! Why did I do that? I thought you were gonna take with that pawn. I guess. Well, this is my demise here, and then naturally you're defending. Oh, that really took a turn for the worse real quick. Oh, come on, please have mercy. No, now the king's coming out. Now it's game on, or I guess it's been game on the whole time, but game over. Ooh, There's nothing I can do there except just try. Just believe. Except now I kind of in bad shape. Well, I mean, I've been in bad shape, but in worse shape. Ah. That's checkmate. I walked into that one. For anybody just joining the stream, um, really happy to have you here. In case you missed, I've been playing conclusively for the last maybe 15, 20 minutes. And as expected, he completely annihilated me rather. Especially there at the end. That was a great game. I really appreciate it. I am curious though. I want to know exactly where it went wrong. Game review is like the best thing for me in the world. So I played at a 71.7% accuracy, which is not horrible, but definitely inferior to Conclusively's 81.4% accuracy. He had two great moves that game. We did play the Sicilian all the way through to move 7, which is actually uh, pretty good. And here's the great news for me personally. I played at a 14. It says I played at a 1450 rating, which I'm actually pretty proud of. That's all I really care about at the end of the day is just showing some improvement over time. So yes, conclusively, thank you so much, and for your victory. Even though they are not redeemable now, they will be hopefully in the near future. You get another 150 credits, so that will be maybe the new U.S. currency in the next 15, 20 years. So no, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I appreciate all the conversation, and definitely an incredible game with you. But yeah, for anybody just joining the stream, welcome. Really happy to have you. And just so everybody knows, we have about 5 days left on our goal of achieving 30 followers here on the channel. We've gotten 24. This is my fourth stream of all time, and we've already gotten 24, which is awesome. I'm super grateful for everybody that's enjoyed watching and decided to give me a follow. I really appreciate it. I can't say that enough. And yes, obviously, conclusively, you played very well. I wouldn't guess anything different. Also, for anybody just joining, I don't have the socials up on this exact page here, but we do have an Instagram. You can find me at uh, the same name as the Twitch channel here. And then additionally, we just recently started a Discord, which is super exciting. Crow, welcome, and thank you so much for following. You've gotten us one follower closer to our goal for 30 followers by June 15th. And as a reward, I don't know if you were here for the spiel the last time, but I don't quite have loyalty points set up at the moment. At least not the way they're supposed to be, I don't think. But I will have them set up soon. Definitely by the time we hit 50 followers. And so I'm going to send 150 credits your way, and those will be redeemable whenever we get that stuff set up. But thank you so much again for the follow. You just got us one follower closer to our goal, which expires in 5 days. Oh, it's you. Got it. All right. Excellent. Well, there you go. I appreciate it. I appreciate the follows. I appreciate it so much. Can't tell you enough. I'm very happy that people seem to seem to like the stream because I actually spent quite a bit of time very hesitant about streaming because I don't know, I've never really been like a in front of the camera type person. Obviously, very awkward. It's always very awkward to be like streaming with my wife walking around, and the dog like needs to be taken out and stuff like that. But I play a fair amount of games on chess.com every day. So, and again, I really think chess is an important game. It's important to consistently like teach and educate and encourage people to play. So I thought, you know what, like maybe it'll be kind of a crappy stream at first. Uh, Maybe people won't really care for it, but just like with everything in life, you kind of have to just do it. You're never gonna get good. Like think about the best anything, the best like doctor, the best musician, the best whatever. They only got good because they took a chance and went out there and did it. And I'm sure they sounded bad, or maybe in the case of the like doctor, I guess maybe they like messed something up the first time, but eventually they just by experience and just by putting themselves out there, they got it. So that's I'm not saying I'm a doctor, but I'm saying it's the same concept. You just got to kind of do something, and you'll get good. And yes, exactly, it'll come with time. Um, oh, do you stream as well? Because I will 100% follow you back if you do. I don't get a lot of self promotion in chat. I know that's kind of like maybe distasteful, but especially right now, in the early stages, I'm definitely interested in following channels, especially people that are more experienced than I am, because I learn a lot from watching. That's been kind of the cool part of this too, is I've really had the opportunity to kind of like watch other streamers and learn from them. So, oh no, I wasn't saying that you self promoting is distasteful. I was saying like there's this sort of conception that it's distasteful, but there's nothing wrong with it, especially if the the stream that you're watching doesn't mind. And I'm all about self promotion. There's a great community of fellow chess players on here, fellow chess streamers, and absolutely like love talking to these guys. So, and girls. So, all right, pretty even game here. Except I have my bishops, and I have a very well, I had a very decent setup. Hmm. Well, yeah. What? Just out of curiosity, what made you like decide not to stream anymore? Was it like the schedule, or just not really feeling like comfortable? Because I'm just kind of trying to figure out maybe what barriers I'm going to run into before, you know, obviously before I hit them. See if I can not blunder my queen here. That's very important. Hmm. Yeah, I feel that. I mean, yeah, I definitely can relate to that. Wait, why didn't he actually? Why didn't he just take that? I blundered that. Is he showing me mercy? Or no, I guess the more impending threat was the pin. So that's fair. Um, yeah, I get that. I like I said, I definitely have. I mean, I've been a musician for most of my life, so I don't really get like I don't really get like stage fright. But my problem is that I always like I don't want to produce like a crappy product. So that's definitely been the hardest part for me on this journey is kind of just accepting like I'm not gonna be I'm not gonna be great right off the bat. I have to accept, that I'm gonna struggle a little bit at first, but just keep at it and it'll get better over time. But yeah, I mean with school, I'm sure that makes it a lot more difficult. But either way, I mean, I'm grateful to have you um, here on the stream now. I think it's really cool how again just how this game and how like Twitch kind of brings people from all different walks of life together. So yeah, super super happy to have you here. And anybody that's just joining, we do have a goal of achieving 30 followers by June 15th. So if you even remotely like anything that you see on this chat or on this stream, rather, don't be afraid to give a follow. It's much appreciated. Much appreciated. We'll see what this guy does here because actually, this is pretty. I think, I mean, they have it kind of gives the illusion that they have an advantage here, but I think I'm doing pretty well here. And what's exciting for me here is that this is a player rated over 1,000, so that kind of makes me feel really good, and I'm going to win that pawn. Um, this is a very interesting move to me because it doesn't really do a whole lot. Because if he takes on the h7 square, I take with my king, no threat. If he takes on the f7 square, I just uh, probably will take with my bishop. So I think they're just trying to psych me out at this point, but that is not going to work for me. I'm going to keep the pressure going here. See if I can. If he leaves the rook and the bishop there, I'm just going to take him. So uh, I'm actually going to leave the bishop here, or the excuse me, I'm going to leave the pawn here because that should protect me at least for the time being. I will, however, get myself out of an imminent back rank mate because that's always super embarrassing for me at the end of a game. To be up, I'm up 4 points, and then to get back ranked is like amateur hour. Yeah, it can be hard. Yeah, well, I understand that, but I mean, at the same time, I think in that regard, like you kind of gotta go easy on yourself a little bit because like there is no denying you are very good at chess. Okay, I don't. Wait. Why did he resign? I was sorry. I'm gonna finish my thought and then yeah, you are very good at chess, and I think what you're saying is an important part of life in general is just finding happiness at where you are in that moment and understanding that everything you do is going to be a constant. Wow, the music on here just like perfectly came on, but I'm not trying to make this emotional or dramatic, but just understanding that like where you are in life, it's okay to be there and understand that you're going to grow and you're going to get better every day. um, and just kind of finding like peace in that. It's super important. It's super important. And it's the hardest thing to do for sure. Like finding that contentment with where you are right now in life is probably one of the hardest things to do. And I think a lot of people go through their entire life never knowing how to do that. So, but I mean, it's also about finding joy in the little things. Like for me, I was by resignation, but I just beat a over 1,000 rated player. Like that's a big accomplishment for me. That's a big accomplishment for me, and I'm going to take it as a win. And I might lose to a 700 later. That's okay because every day I'm getting better, right? All right, let's see. I always got to check the game review here. Okay, all right. That's progress for me. I played at 83% accuracy. No great moves, which is fine. Played at a 1350 rating, so I'll take that. Puzzles are really coming in handy, I'll tell you that. Tell you that for sure. But not that you asked, but I'm just going to tell you because I think, just based on our interactions so far, um, you're a good person, and you have a huge heart for like teaching people and kind of helping people along, and that's important. There's not a lot of people like that in the world these days. Well, yeah, I agree with what you're saying. I think once you get past like, I don't know if this is true. I'm kind of just throwing it out there, but maybe past like the 1500 level, I mean, things really start ramping up. Like their ability to just understand the game, um, their ability to like understand the game like rises exponentially. So I can, I can understand where you're coming from, but just like I'm gonna get better, you're 100% gonna get even better than you already are. So I believe that. Birds opening. See, I don't know that one. I don't know if that's a good thing. Birds opening. Never heard of it until right now. Yeah, and I appreciate that. I appreciate the offer for some help or going over stuff. I will 100% take you up on that offer at some point. 17, 1800. Yeah, that's what I thought. Like somewhere around the 1500 level is when you have like the experts. This is a very, very ugly position, but I'm going to bring this knight back to provide additional support to this knight here on the F square. This is a trap that I can already foresee, but I think I have a plan to counter. First of all, I'm going to end up doing something I hate doing, which is castling queenside, because the king side is shot, but I really don't like, because I'm not familiar enough with castling queenside to do it often. But when it has to happen, I guess it has to happen. I'm just going to get on out of there, and I don't usually have great success castling queenside, but I'm just gonna do it. What your yeah, so your older brother, when like what was his, I don't know if chess.com was really a thing, because like when my brother and I were growing up, obviously, ooh, that's a nice queen threat too. um, when my brother and I were growing up, chess.com wasn't a thing either, but we were very, very competitive in the same way. um, what would you say his like rating was at the time? I should be pretty all right here. I don't quite see it. I think there's something with that F knight. Um, I'm just gonna take, because I don't know if I have a choice there that'll mess up my plan. I'm very curious. This is a pretty good game. I'm pretty happy with this game. Now let's see if I can bait him. 1200, 1300. Wow. Yeah. Tried getting me to chess, kept beating me, so I gave up. And then got into it. Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. You gotta love it. You gotta love the brothers competing. Man, you could be anything. You could get good at anything real quick. That's for sure. I don't think this is good. Yeah, I don't think this is good. So I'll trade. Okay. Um, what's the move here? And then we'll do some of this action. I might have bumbled this game away, but that's okay. There's a nice, if he'll just move. If he'll move this rook on the e square, I think there's something nice coming. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, he plays over the board. Or refuses to play you over online or over the board. The London. Yeah, I think it's about the London. Like it's interesting because some of the like YouTubers that I watch, they say pretty much um, there's like defined ideal openings for different ratings, um, and that's always been very interesting to me to think about. I don't know what the plan is here because I think that was the right move. Because now if he moves the rook over to check me again on the c file, um, I take with my hmm, yeah, I don't really understand what the point of that was, but maybe there is no point. But yeah, they say there's like ideal openings for different ratings. And that's always been very interesting to me. We'll see what happens here. Because if he does check me again on the C file, then I win the knight, and then we're looking at a little bit more of a positionally even game, in my opinion. Yeah, we're getting dicey here. I mean, I could just draw the game, just keep draw by repetition, because I mean, I don't know what the move is here exactly. Man, if I had moved that b pawn up, we'd be in really good shape. If he doesn't check me again, I might. Actually, no, that's. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. But if he doesn't check me and doesn't move the rook on the c file, I have a very. I think I have a way in. Because I can fork with the knight, win this rook, then we're definitely even. And I should be able to kind of repeat check. Oh my gosh. Come on, man. That's a thank you so much. Actually, I don't even need to mess around with the forking because this is just a win. Move to the G1 square, checkmate. Nice. Very happy with that win.